Hey everybody, Morgan. I know, haven't made a video in forever. We got a request from one of my Instagram followers, Jeff T84. Want to know about my fabulous Condor bottle bag setup. So stay tuned. I'm going to find a spot to sit down and then we'll go over this fantastic piece of kit. Thanks. Okay, so Condor H2O bottle bag setup for moi. So you've got your standard, well, it's not standard, it's your Condor Cry Precision Multicam bottle bag. Great bag. You know, it was 40 bucks Canadian, $6 strap. I think I was in it for maybe 71 bucks shipped from Hero Outdoors. Okay, you get into it. I got some bug juice. I've got my Solace patch on the inside, which I can switch out with my Canada flag depending what's going on. I've got my fishy expander. Got my Nalgene bottle. Got a handkerchief or a triangular bandage. I got some fire cord and of course GSI nesting cup and mandatory birch bark for fire starting. So that's in the main pouch. I don't know why people complain about getting it out. It's got lots of molly. Comes with two great straps on the back, which I attached this CP gear pouch to. And now let's get into the small pack. Okay. Got these Baddest Bee fire fuses. They work pretty good. I had zero complaints. Got my fire kit, bootlaces, my bush box stove, my spork, snare wire, mirror signaling instructions, my heliograph, fishing kit, got an extra malice clip, chunk of wet fire, oh, I can't see that, P38, I've got a thermometer, and last but not least, button compass. So you can tell right away, you can put a ton of stuff into here, which is pretty awesome. Now, let me just get this packed up. We'll go right back. Hang on. Okay, so it never fails. It never goes back together the same way twice. I actually like to keep my bug juice in this CP gear pouch, which was in multicam. I actually got this pouch before I got the bottle bag, and as you can tell, there's quite a big difference in the CP gear multicam, which I don't even think they sell anymore, and it's probably why I got this pouch for 15 bucks. But it was an awesome deal. I couldn't turn it down. Got a big old locking D carabiner because it's better to have a carabiner and, you know, not need it than to need a carabiner and not have it. So in here, we got the Space Certified Technology Survive Outdoors Longer Survival Blanket. Normally bug juice. Oh, so you got a couple pieces of chaga. Got my 4 tent pegs. The star of the show, my Bushcraft USA 7x10 in woodland camo tarp. The random strap that my sister-in-law gave me. I'll find a use for it one day, I promise. Some more fire cord. And oh, I found it. Awesome. Okay, I got the tie outs. I got a chunk of punk wood. And believe it or not, I found the striker to my Boy Scout. I think it's the Light My Fire Boy Scout fire steel. Down in the bottom there. Not quite sure why it's there, but I'll take it. Let me put this back together. I'll give you some thoughts. Okay. So I spent a weekend in Halliburton hiking around. Maybe did you know, 15, 20 kilometers. Did some wicked hills, had some good times. Wore the bottle bag for most of it. Um, it's super, it's really easy once you get the strap adjusted, for me at least. It sits pretty much just in the small of my back. Gives me access to my phone and my knife here. Doesn't interfere with that. When you're out hiking and you want a drink, you just swing it around, zip, zip, away you go. That's one of the advantages of putting the cup on the bottom. You can always get your water out. I haven't had any problems yet. It does come with a D-ring over here, hooking the strap up to. That'd be great if I didn't have another pouch attached to it. I originally went to the Molly straps. It wasn't working, so then I just went to the Carabiner, and I find it's way more comfortable. Done lots of miles. The limit on this thing, really, we were out in the woods. It was in the mid-20s. It was mildly humid. There were lots of lakes around, and I was a little behind on my water to begin with. And 4 hours with this thing in the mid to high 20s with good humidity is probably the max you're going to do, unless you're going to stop and refill with water, which is what we should have done. But you know, we're silly, we're civilized, we're trying to get back to the truck, get back, have dinner, you know, relax. So we kind of just went for it. If you actually had to, you would have stopped at the lake, boiled some water, filled it up, and then carried on. That's one of the great things about Northern Ontario. No shortage of fresh water. Just make sure you boil it. Other than that, I really like it. For the price, can't beat it. Okay, there's a lot of awesome canteen carriers out there, but you know, I'm on a budget like anyone else, and I already had the bottle, I already had the nesting cup. I was like, you know what, 70 bucks, can't lose. Ordered some of those Theorem cell vaults. They're 70 bucks. That's going to be a whole other thing. Going to long-term torture test one, and I'm going to run one on the side of my SK5 to basically keep my fire rod and some of my other tinder and fire making materials in it nice and safe and dry. I haven't lost my fire rod, just with this goofy hair elastic, which works great, but anything can happen. I really want to try these things out. Anyway, Jeff T84, hope it helps, and if you got any questions, feel free to shoot me a message here, Instagram, and we'll just go from there. Get out in the woods, have fun. Thanks everybody, bye.